Good, that's what I linked to.
Oh, okay, good.
I was like, am I linking to the right platform?
Well, let's hope so. We should be live at this point on YouTube.
Let me check.
Fingers crossed. Yes, let's double check that to make sure everything is good there. I even made a YouTube thumbnail in advance.
Ooh.
I know.
It's awesome.
Look at you.
I can't stand it. See, there we are right there. Look at that.
Yep, we're up.
Right there. Look at that.
Live.
Hey, do we have audio? Do we have sound?
Checking.
Checking.
Sure do.
Oh, man.
We got audio and everything.
And everybody like is level. Nobody is sliding off of the screen. You guys, we're learning things.
Oh my gosh.
Settle down.
We're professionals.
Look out, Hollywood. Oh, Wizards and Wine is on the way.
Absolutely.
Not even by any stretch of the imagination. What we're trying to say is welcome to the stream. It's lovely to see you tonight. This is the Las Vegas table of Wizards and Wine. We are playing through the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And before we get into the game, there are a couple of things that we need to take care of. One of them is the introduction of this week's cocktail creation.
Well, I mean, I figured that, first of all, if we'd like to take a sip as a community group.
Cheers.
Cheers and cheers.
I
By the
can't
way,
reach
Colin
it.
helped me.
Almost. There we go.
Oh my God.
We would have been
Oh,
80
I
minutes
forgot,
late if it wasn't for Colin. So
Yes,
thank you
thank
very
God.
much, Colin.
Here, Raj.
Got
Quick.
your back, Robbie.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Hooray. So it's a hot drink this week. Why did you pick a hot drink?
Because I wanted to warm my shell, honestly.
Oh, is that what it
yes.
was, Bevvy?
We're getting to the beginning of fall season, and that means that the flu and everything else will be coming our way. And I thought, you know what? Why not give everybody an idea of a way to heal themselves, a healing potion, if it will. In fact, I think the DM should give us a free healing potion because of this. But other than that, we started with brandy as the topic. Honey is definitely a thing when it comes to healing an individual. So brandy, honey, we're going to do Christian Brothers to start us off with. Then we're going to stew apples, pears, blood oranges, sticks of cinnamon, sage itself. Because, you know, sage is time and twice is mine. I would like to also involve you in some cloves. Cloves, if you don't have them in the hand, grab them. They're good in everything. We're going to stew that down for at least an hour itself. Then make that mash liquid. Strain it, get all the bad things out. Pour it on top of your brandy, 2 ounces. Burn a stick of cinnamon. Take a lemon, fill it up with cloves, and add a sprig of thyme. And your shell will be warm. Cheers.
So this is a very sexy hot toddy.
Yes.
Yeah. Compared to the way I make a hot toddy is I just buy the cheapest black rum I can find and add water and lemon to it. That's mine.
I did miss an ingredient important. Earl Grey tea. That's what's going to
yes.
give you the caffeine in there, and the floral nature will make you feel better sooner.
I do mine the same way as yours, but I leave out the lemon in the water.
Oh, just black,
the
right?
traditional actually is whiskey. Or bourbon, specifically. Actually, spicy bourbon, like a rye whiskey, goes beautifully in a bourbon. That's why the black rum works as well. Like that molasses. Yours is more about the molasses and that sugariness of it.
Yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah, that makes sense for the Maritimes, the east coast of Canada. So, you know.
Get that good bitter blackstrap molasses.
Yeah. I mean, we add molasses to our peanut butter sandwiches sometimes if we're feeling fancy.
Man, I hate to.
It's so weird,
pretty
right?
good.
That sounds great, honestly.
Yeah.
It's weird, but
We do
it's delicious.
do honey on peanut butter toast.
Oh, absolutely.
We used to just do molasses on bread, fold it in half, and that's a sandwich.
Do you guys just want to
Not do the
order some
podcast.
food? Yeah, and
You could have food wars
Welcome
right
to
now.
Food
Yeah.
Talk.
We are now a culinary podcast.
yeah, right.
Yet.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, whatever makes us money, sponsor us. We'll do that.
Yeah, right.
ASMR. I saw that.
All right. So with this week's cocktail out of the way, it's time to roll the giant D20. I don't know if you have ever seen the size of it.
I hate that thing.
Damn that thing.
Well, that's what you guys say.
Those are vampire players that definitely understand the pain.
We
of
got
big-
bit by that thing yesterday.
Yes, you did. All right.
Fives.
So Sean, Colin, Mandy, Roger, everybody pick a number between 1 and 20. Everybody have a number. All
Yes,
right.
Andy's locking in.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So-
peek behind the DM screen.
That's
All out of
fine.
7.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Well, no, she
Okay,
said
so-
it. She said it before it was rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. So Mandy, you went with 7.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Colin.
Colin,
8.
8.
Well, prices,
What
right?
a dick move.
Yeah, welcome to
19.
my life.
Over
19.
under. dude.
You
Roger?
always do.
Lucky number 13.
Mandy is closest this week.
Yay! Okay.
Should have gone 6.
Did it roll a 5 again?
It rolled a 2.
Okay.
All right, so you got the under.
Yeah.
So, he screwed himself.
Yeah, you should have gone 6.
Suck
That's
it.
how it normally
Yeah.
happens.
So Mandy, you get to pick the cocktail base for
Welcome
next
to
week.
Be married.
So we've done whiskey and
Yep.
brandy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are those the only 2 we've done so far?
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay.
I know the possibilities.
The possibilities. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back to my roots
Okay.
and get real specific.
All right.
I'd like you to make something with specifically Jack Daniels.
All right.
Now,
Yeah.
now, wait a minute. There, you can get more specific with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the
Just-
regular old number
just-
seven.
I'm not buying
Regular?
single
Yeah.
barrel for
Just
5
regular?
people's cocktail.
That's what I'm saying. You get
Just
Gentleman
regular
Jack.
single
And,
barrel Jack.
Jack.
The single
Jack.
barrel rye.
Yeah, right.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Secondary is like $200 a
1924.
bottle.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The only thing I ever drank.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, last week.
What does it say?
SOBS. Is it dropping frame?
It says
It's
successful.
reconnection successful.
Oh, damn. Oh,
So
okay.
it
Well,
must
that's
be dropping
good.
and coming back up.
Yeah. Well, apologies if we keep
Do we
stopping
have
and
record on
stopping.
the- Do we need it?
No,
record?
we've already hit record,
Okay.
so we're good there. So if the stream is a little janky, apologies. We had it working for like 2 weeks in a row, so I guess that's too much to hope for.
But the podcast
We were
will sound
bound for one to
fantastic.
not work. Yeah.
Yeah, the podcast will be fine. That's the bottom line. All right.
Did you get your email this time, Colin?
Yeah.
I actually did it on my home computer. So
Oh man.
you guys aren't the only one that's learning.
All right. So with that, Colin, give us a little walkthrough of what happened last time the Vegas table got together.
You got it. Last time on WW Vegas edition.
WW.
We're Weight
Not
Watchers
E.
now.
Wait, watch.
NWA's coming through, man. All you wrestling fans out there.
The name keeps getting shorter on my recap.
On Whiz and Win.
Yeah. Robbie made a delicious whiskey cocktail. The party, now in hither, hears a crew of rabbit folk singing while chilling on some shrooms.
Yes, that's completely
Yeah.
accurate.
That's how it went.
100% accurate.
The rabbit crew approaches, asking after a stolen snail and announcing that this is a stick-up. Given our experience in the carnival, the Freaky Five collectively blame Amaryllis after realizing,
Did we
or
just get
before
a name?
realizing.
The Freaky Five.
I like it. I kind of like it.
Yeah, we blame Amaryllis before realizing we don't possess said snail and that it was the Minotaur's group that has stolen it. Bevvy announces that this is a mutual stick-up because he's thoroughly fed up with the situation. We get to know the Brigands a bit, whose leader is Jebik. Jebik would like to steal from us one of our most cherished memories with an oddly shaped cylindrical gourd. Instead, Bevvy provides a crash course in stick-ups, value of approximately 50 gold pieces.
Fair.
I mean,
Yeah.
Market value.
one has to pay for education.
Yeah.
And we promise to retrieve said snail. Jevik mentions that there is a particularly valuable saddlebag on the snail that she once returned. She tells us to meet her at their hideout once we retrieve the snail. I think it was like Brigands Highway or something. I don't remember the exact name. We send Jevik on her way, wondering how her robbery went so wrong. Just as we notice a hot air balloon crash into the leaning tower and the swamp water getting deeper. Bevvy, utilizing his natural talents, transports the crew while Amaryllis transforms into a frog.
Yes.
Les finds tracks indicating the Minotaur and company went towards the tower and finds a raft, which we hitch to Bevvy for an easier journey. And side note, for some reason the recording had cut out around that point. So the rest of it's from memory. So if you guys remember anything else, chime in, please.
There's an angry dragon in a cage.
Yeah, Sir Talavars.
Yeah, we reach the tower and discover the hot air balloon stuck in the top. Les, Divit, and Amaryllis go to investigate, leaving Bevvy and Trix below. Up top, we discover a caged, I wrote small being, but apparently it was a dragon.
A fey dragon.
A
so,
fey dragon,
yeah.
who warns us of snakes in the water below. While we debate what to do, Bevvy shouts up at us asking what's happened.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
I
Wakes up
conveniently had
everything.
forgotten that. That's the
Yeah.
one thing you were. Come on. Yeah. Yes, you did.
Triggering an attack from the snakes. Bevvy and Trix make short work of the monsters while Les rushes down to help. Once the snakes are dead, the team turns its attention back to the dragon, deciding eventually to try to release it. And I feel like we were unsuccessful, but I don't remember.
Yes,
we
Divit tried to
feed
pick
you
the lock.
and you had a
It
great
was-
roll too. Actually.
Yeah.
It was magical or something.
Yeah, no, you had a great roll. It
Yeah,
just was,
it's a magical
It was just
lock.
beyond the abilities of yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mandy said in the car that then we were on our way, basically. We left the tower.
Yeah,
but
I
don't
think we
remember.
were moving.
We're looking
somewhere.
for the key, and me and Divot are looking for a house on stilts.
Yep.
Yeah.
We met some stilt people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah.
random encounter that you guys had.
Oh
We
yeah,
met some
we like
stilt
followed
people?
behind them.
Yeah, they were I don't know if you
remember
guys
this at
knew it or
all.
not, but they were goblin.
did
And they
not
were
know that.
harvesting eggs.
I hopped
We did.
in one
we
of their
did know that-
baskets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
As a frog. While you were a frog, you were
Yes.
in the basket.
That
Yeah.
is right.
They had eggs.
Yes, I do remember that now.
Yeah.
That must have been
and-
after my last drink. I forgot about
Yeah.
You and me both, sir.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So, from that, did you stole an egg from them? Didn't you?
Yes.
I feel like
We
you somehow ended up
definitely
with
did.
an
Yes.
egg.
that. When in doubt, say
I
yes.
did.
Yeah.
We have
I'm
an
pretty
egg.
sure. I feel like you did.
I think we stole 5 eggs, actually.
We stole the exact right amount of eggs.
The exact
Yes.
right amount of eggs. Yeah.
And now
Not-
we know it's always a good idea to leave Trix and Bevvy alone.
Yeah.
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 We've learned our lesson.
Yeah. That's also very true. Okay. So, were you guys heading towards Tememy Hill? Do you remember? If you were you on the hunt for the keys, or were you on the hunt
The small
for
dragon
the
gave
brigands?
us the small dragon gave us the location of where we needed to go to get him released. And it happened to coincide with where me and Divot, because Divot is currently
Yeah.
a Geiger counter.
Right.
So like those two paths seemed to collide. So we had no issue finding keys, taking our little dragon in a cage.
Yeah,
with us.
they sort of, kind of line up.
Yeah, because initially when we went to go get the balloon, we were going the opposite direction
Yeah.
Right. So
from our divot radar.
so if this is
Yeah.
bear with me while I draw an imaginary map in the air, right? So if this is the map, right? You guys landed over here on this side of the map. Tememy Hill is over here, and the Brigand Tollway is kind of in the middle, up towards the top.
General direction.
And another area that you guys are interested in, where Divot is pointing you, is more like straight up from where you guys first landed.
so we're heading the general
Yeah, in the
direction.
general direction.
So, well, if you're heading towards where the key is, you're not, because the key is over here.
He is
Side
west.
Right.
I think that we can put
we
our
can-
bloodlust off for a
we'll just-
moment. And
We'll make a
really? Yeah. Divot
Yeah, you
said
can-
no. We should probably kill it first. Yeah.
It is up to you. I mean, there's nothing that says you must free Sir Tulliver.
Sir Tolliver, since we're here,
Oh, yes. Yes. What do you need?
what possibly good thing happens to us if we let you out of very magical cages?
Oh, well, you see, whatever. It gives me a chance to go back to the Summer Queen's court to get more help for Pressmere.
Things? Oh, yes. Well, you see, we don't plan on living here with the people
Do
of
we
the
really
skips.
care about Pressmere that much?
I wouldn't know. I mean, I care about this little creature. I feel very bad. Can I try to put my finger in the cage?
Why? I don't see why you
I
couldn't.
want to see if there's like a force field.
Oh
or
yeah,
like,
there's nothing. It
He's
just
got giant turtle fingers.
right. Yeah, giant. He might swat at it and say, "Excuse me, sir.
I was just seeing if you would like.
That is my personal space."
It's very quite small. I understand that. You're like a little genie right now. But like, so yes, the realm that we'll never visit again will be better. But like, is there like a benefit for us?
My eternal gratitude. And he takes off the hat that he's wearing and he does it.
I mean, he does have a
big
nice
gesture.
hat. He has a point. Like, points
Yeah.
to my hat.
But we don't get the hat.
This is true. Can we keep the hat?
You want my hat?
Something. I'm trying to work with you here.
Sir, I am currently in a cage.
I know. I mean, like, so, but you also have access to, like, men and blah, blah, blah once you get freed.
Well,
We want to kill a person on stilts. I mean, like a house on stilts. Is that the way it was described to you, Divit?
Yes.
Yes.
As he says.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
That's how it was
Yeah.
described.
it was. So
You said it so many times. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, right.
pretty
Yeah,
sure that's what it was.
it could be
think I
completely.
He's very confident he must be right.
right.
Oh God, that's like my whole life.
So your question is what I can give you after you help me so I can save the realm.
Well, yes, but we don't live here. You're saving an entire realm that, like, is going to be in a postcard someplace.
We're just here for a carnival, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
Postcard.
We didn't sign up for any of this. We just
Yeah,
wanted our
like
shit back.
he wants a smile back. I want to get talented. He needs some height. She needs he needs a direction, and she needs a.
I need my well, I'm a frog, but my fashion. That's what I lost.
Yes.
I mean, have you seen the way she's dressed?
It is truly
She would look
unfortunate.
horrible even in your hat.
Oh. The hat
this
does
is
fix a lot of
honestly-
things, but
At least he's not asking for your jacket.
No. The jacket can be his. We're not cruel.
I now want the jacket.
for
We're so becoming murder hobos.
for freeing Zablina of Presbyr, I'm sure there would be a reward from her. And helping me helps to make that happen.
Like immediate, or we get like a back end deal here.
Well, I assume that you have a lot of business through the realms. Through hither, tither, and yon.
We definitely have the look of very successful businessmen. You're right.
As I like brush the muck off of
Well, you all mentioned
the
missing
horns.
things. Are they all here in hither?
No.
No.
Right.
odds are we know of a hag.
Right.
There's 3 of them.
Yes.
We have to go
Yes,
get
the
'em all.
hag Bevlorna. I made a rather daring escape until I caught an unfortunate breeze and ended up hanging from a tower.
That wasn't just a breeze. You were going all over the place.
Uh,
That was crazy.
It was. You should have been in the basket.
No.
But I'm sorry. I'm just a little taken aback that you simply don't want to help out of the goodness and kindness of helping
How often do you do that?
a fellow creature.
Like we're on like actual missions here. We got you out of the basket. That was kindness of our heart. Then we got attacked by snakes because I was too loud.
And you're helping people out has gotten you in that cage. So
And also, you failed fighting this hag.
I did not fail, sir.
You are in a cage currently.
I am on a fact-finding mission.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going very well. I know a lot.
About a cage.
More than you.
You know a lot about a cage.
Ding, 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 ding.
I know of
She's just like the rabbits.
just like what?
They don't know how to steal.
You know,
We
I
taught
liked the
them.
other group much better, I have to admit.
Did they? Well, it's funny. They don't currently
Story
help
of our
you.
lives.
They
everybody likes
They left you where you are. in a
No,
cage.
they did not. I was with them and suddenly I was back on top of the tower. I'm not really sure how that happened.
But you're currently not on a tower.
Yes, I'm
So?
aware.
Les, please explain better situations to this person.
What?
I simply don't understand why my immediate gratitude and possible thankfulness of a queen of a realm of the Feywild is simply not enough for you to lend me a bit of aid. Simply getting out of a cage. That is all that I need.
So I lean in and whisper, if you just agree with him.
I don't hear that.
Okay.
Hmm?
So, my question,
I was just clearing my throat.
you simply wouldn't help someone who needed it.
I care about your tragedies and her tragedies and his tragedies and his tragedies. I mean, because I've been with them for quite a while, so now I care about them.
Yep.
It's
We've traveled
completely-
realms.
Yeah, it's completely understandable that I would unfortunately die and leave this beautiful shell to rot to the ages, but I would for these companions who had just met you. Like,
For all we know, you'll come out, turn into a big dragon, and kill us all.
I've never seen a small one.
Until now.
Yeah. And you're very well spoken, but that doesn't mean anything.
Well,
I mean, someone put you in a cage for a reason.
Yeah.
I like you.
thank you, small goat man. Thank you.
He's an average size goat man.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Thank you, average size goat man.
You're a small dragon. There's a difference.
I-
Goats get very large.
I suppose I'm verklempt. It has been a long time since I've met someone in the Feywild who didn't find it important to simply help another creature.
That's funny. Snakes tried to kill us a few moments ago.
Yes, but were they talking?
You must not meet very many people.
But Bevvy, you know, he could just be an average-sized small dragon.
That's very true. You have a point there. Also, the
Just
rabbits
like I'm
tried
an
to...
average-sized small goat man.
Also, I talk about not meeting nice people. The rabbits tried to rob us. In fact, no one's
Yeah,
been
they were
nice
kinda
to us.
rude.
And there was goblins on stilts that was definitely not happy for us to be around. We have not felt...
yeah, but
Well, they
got,
also did not attack.
In fact, the only
No,
thing...
but they
that's-
got robbed.
The only
so-
thing that's been nice to us is you, because you're stuck in a cage and needs us to do a thing for you.
I can assure you, sir, if we met under other circumstances, my demeanor towards you simply would not change.
Insight check.
Please do.
I got a tray and a couple of blood dice. You want to do that?
Yeah, it's just a plus. You got it. Anyone got a 20?
Here's your. Do you want your metal dice?
I would love my metal dice.
Okay, hang on. Here they come.
Take one down and pass
Because
it
we
around.
were ready to play at game time.
Dice in a row.
Oh, Mandy, is this your dice?
Yes, it is.
Oh, 4.
I tried to give it to Roger and he wouldn't take it. So
I was
That's-
like, yeah, that's not mine.
That's amazing that you guys have so many dice, but you recognize one that doesn't
doesn't belong.
to you.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious.
Sorry, what was it?
4.
You got a 4.
I definitely believe him.
You do believe him, but he is also speaking the truth.
Oh, we should definitely believe
As
him.
far as we
Speaking
know.
the truth. Yeah.
Beep.
As far as he
Yeah.
Sorry, my radar just went off.
Oh, in the other direction.
Well, if anyone else would like to insight as well, I'm open to making it a table roll for anyone who would like to.
I believe you.
Okay?
I would like to ask about how long it's been since we originally
7.
got into the water to like swim to the castle.
You're not much better than he is.
I know. I got a 7.
7, okay.
To the water to swim?
Yeah, so like so basically when I turned into a frog, do you know how long
that-
it's been?
that,
Because I'm
like, yeah.
still
Oh,
I don't
got
know when
you.
I need to be a human
Okay.
again.
We can say like in the next like 5 minutes you can
Okay.
change back. You can also drop it at will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just let it run out.
Okay.
That seems like something that I would do.
Enjoy the form.
Just enjoying
exactly.
just enjoy the muck. It's good for the
Yes,
skin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially froggy skin.
Yeah.
Guys, I think, given my insight check, I think that maybe we believe him for now, and then like we always have the option. If we can get him out of the cage, we can get him back in the cage.
I believed him anyway.
I mean, I look at Divit and like, it's me and him personal right now. 'cause
Yeah.
You guys
Yes.
haven't
You
found your hags.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we can smile another day.
Well, he did say that there's the potential of getting help.
This is true. So, and a hag. I've never fought a hag. Have
Me
you ever
neither.
fought a hag? I mean, anyone ever
No.
fought a hag?
No.
I mean, I've read about them, but they're supposed to be very icky.
Yes, this one is most vile.
Ew.
Very amphibious actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, that's
probably.
not necessarily a bad thing. She was just our current friend. Whoop!
Yeah.
We're fine with the amphibian vines. I'll leave it up to you, Divit. I'll vote in your particular persuasion. Should we go strictly to the hag, or should we help this average-sized small dragon?
Let's help the dragon.
All right.
And if he doesn't come through, we gut him.
It should be-
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know. I mean, I put my finger through there, so the blade would be simple, right?
Yes, I suppose.
Yes. Also drowning. I think I did that
I was
last
gonna say,
episode.
I think that we could just like put him in the swamp.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Feed him to the
Poor
swamp.
Sir Tolliver. He's done nothing to you beasts. He has done nothing. Okay, no problem.
cautious.
So you're going to head towards Tememy Hill.
If that's where he's telling us to go, use the
Yes.
new Geiger counter.
So it's not a Geiger counter for this part. I can tell you that there is a being here who strictly collects keys. It is a bit of a passion that they have, acquired many of them. In fact, her moniker is simply because of her dress. They call her Jingle Jangle because she sews keys to her jacket and
I
she
remember that.
jingle jangles as she walks.
That sounds very fashionable.
Yes, it is actually.
And quite musical.
Yes, you can definitely hear her coming. She's not one for stealth. I know that she does have home on Tememy Hill, so perhaps heading in that direction for now would be advantageous for us all.
Sounds good. to
She
me.
may even have more information on this hag that you're in search of.
It was the hag, you say, that put you in this cage. Yeah?
Yes, it was.
Well, then, I think it's advantageous for us all to release you. She's taken your freedom and two things from us.
Enemy of our enemy
Yes.
is our friend.
Yes, yes. So it's just like honestly, you said everyone was nice here. They honestly haven't been.
Well, this is not what Pressmere used to be. You see, it's the influence of the hags that have dramatically changed the realm.
Well, then I hope that when you do get free and bring more people, that this may be a nice place to visit.
Yes, the intention is to restore it to its former glory. With Ziblina at the helm, not these three hags. Do you know they have so much distrust for each other that they have split this beautiful realm into further splinters and pieces?
I say twine, which is not what it is, because twine means two. So my poor scribe writes that down
Okay.
correctly.
All right. So you head towards Tememy Hill. And as you get closer and you go through the swamp with the water rising and lowering, we're going to cut some travel time a little bit short. As you get closer, you're greeted by the scent of something very sweet, not unlike our cocktail tonight. It smells of apples and it smells of fresh cut grass and oranges, and it's just it's all of the lovely smells that you can think of, except popcorn. Popcorn can be a good and bad smell. It's not included in this one. It's a really welcome break because ever since you've arrived, it's been the smell of rot and decay and stagnant water. So as you get closer to Tememy Hill, the smell of the swamp is getting less and less, and the smell coming from Tememy Hill is increasing as you get closer. And as you begin to see it, there's a silvery green moss that blankets the side of the hill, and it's a gentle upward slope from where you are. And it gives way to a craggy ridge that marks the top of the hill, and dozens of enormous willow trees mark the hillside, swaying, despite the fact that there doesn't seem to be any kind of breeze that you can feel.
Are they magical?
Perhaps.
Are they treants?
Perhaps.
Speak to trees, yes?
Can I speak to tree? I don't know. I can speak druidic, but I don't know if that counts as
Speaking
Tree
to
language.
trees.
Well, there's a spell called Speak to Plants.
I
You also may not need
can
a spell.
Yeah. Oh,
Just throwing that out there.
I was gonna say I can speak with animals, but
I
not
was gonna
plants.
say,
I
if they're
didn't know that was a
treants,
thing.
they probably know
They
common.
talk. Okay.
Beard.
Maybe. So are we at a point where we can go up and like interact?
Yes,
with these?
you're officially at the hill. You're kind of walking up it, and that's when you notice that they're all swaying in this non-existent breeze. There does seem to be a lot of them as well.
Okay. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the willow trees have like the little tendrils that kind of like
Yeah.
hang down. And
Yeah.
That's more the
Okay.
weeping willow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd like to go up to one of these trees, and I want to knock on one.
So you walk up to the tree. So you've walked under the branches and you know the leaves and everything all hanging down. And as you get closer to the trunk, obviously that kind of gets less and less. And as you knock on the tree, you hear rustling, and then you feel a tap on your back.
Oh my gosh. Turn around. What do I see?
A branch,
A branch.
and it waves,
Hello.
and you hear, "Hello," and welcome to Tememy Hill.
Do we
Thank
all hear this,
you.
or just her?
Yeah, you guys would all hear this. Yeah, it would be a lot quieter for you guys, like outside of the branches. Yeah.
Thank you for the welcome. What's your name?
You're welcome. It's nice to have company again.
Divit, I think I'm having a stroke.
I don't
Don't bite your tongue.
really have a name exactly.
Oh.
You could call me Middle, I suppose.
Middle. That's a wonderful name.
Yes,
I like it.
this is left and this is right.
All wonderful names.
Divot,
Go on.
I think the trees are talking.
Now,
Just trying to smell toast.
Middle,
Yes.
I have a couple of questions, but first, might I have one of your tendrils?
It's a collector.
A tendril,
Can I kindly
Yes.
have a piece of your body?
right?
It's completely normal in my culture.
I think she means a branch.
Branch. Well, we do tend to lose them quite often.
Today, Junior.
They're willow trees, man.
Sergeant Pile.
Ain't nothing gonna hurry a willow tree.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Hurry and speak very slowly.
Are there any on the ground?
Yeah, there's tons.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess okay, wait a second, because I want to find out if these are magical trees. Do they? Are
Well,
they
we could all hear them talking.
talk.
not just you.
well, but I was thinking if it was a tree and then, does it have any magical properties, I guess is what I'm asking.
Trying to make yourself a staff or something.
Give me an Arcana check.
Just
I wanna
loot
put it on
and
my
pillage.
headband.
Well, Bevvy,
that's
some
cool.
people say that turtles can't talk, but I mean,
You won't.
is that any of your
Shut up.
magical?
I got a 7.
Amaryllis
seven?
doesn't know.
You've heard of something about trees being awake?
Okay.
Awakened.
Just awake. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you already have some on the ground, maybe I'll just take one of those. So I'll take one from the.
That would be preferable.
Okay, so I'll pick one up off the ground and put it in my flower headband. Just wrap it around real quick, and then.
You probably have druid craft. You could make it.
Yeah,
like-
Mary, you probably
Yeah.
wouldn't want one of them taking like a finger off of you or something if they wanted a souvenir. So.
You guys are not a part of this conversation.
we could hear.
This
Don't
is
mind
my
me.
conversation.
I'm just picking your hair up off the ground and putting it in my pocket.
Yeah, right.
No big deal.
That's not weird. It's not weird.
Definitely less creepy.
With up.
Yeah.
There's the creepy.
Is that cedar? Oh wow.
Us four are back on Bevvy, just like looking at each other.
Yeah, right.
She's speaking to a tree. Let her do a thing. She's a druid. I mean, it's fine.
She's got to know what she's doing, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, like they do druid things. They find out things from trees. Everyone can hear speak, though, right?
Yeah. Speaking
Just let
common,
Definitely.
a slow version.
Yeah, a little bit scary, but let her do her thing.
Maybe it's really old. That's why he's talking slow.
Yes, or maybe she's using an ability that would make lets us all hear it. Who knows?
That would be cool.
Middle, what is the delicious smell that's around here?
It is simply something that we have fostered here.
What does that mean?
it is better
It's a secretion.
than the smell of the rest of the swamp. Right?
Yes. Much.
Yes.
Where does it come from?
It is something that comes from inside.
Great.
I also realized that I've been your beast and burden and all this muck and be like, so what are you trying to say? can you conscrete on me?
I'm sorry?
Well, you have nice smelling stuff, and I'm currently covered in muck. So
You
I
are
mean, like, is it like a shampoo
more
bottle? Or?
then welcome to roll around
I will do so.
in the moss.
Hey guys, if he gets on his back, I think we're gonna have to help him.
Does it work the same way? Actually, this happened for a second.
See, I told you.
So you can roll around in the
Not
moss,
again.
but I can't put it in my flower crown?
No, of course. I said
Double
let a
standard.
druid be a druid. Let a druid be a druid.
I'm looking at all of you guys.
No. She's got her things. Let her continue.
I guess, well, you guys probably have questions, right? Because we're on the search for, we're looking for Jingle Jangle. Sorry, I had a
Yes.
moment. I forgot where we were going. Okay.
She had a moment with the tree.
You had a moment. I'm currently using the moss like a loofah.
I just pick up one of the branches off the ground. and
All I
start
cared
eating it.
about was the tendrils.
It's as delicious tasting as the air is smelling.
That's
Good
dangerous.
stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know of a woman who has keys on her?
Yes.
Where can we find her?
Jingle. Jangle.
Yes.
She is at the top of the hill. I'm sorry. This is a decision. I have to stay with it. Stop rolling your eyes at me.
I didn't. I was laughing internally at my wonderful wife.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I saw your face roll.
Right? Yeah. Like it was just neck for a
The
second,
lip.
right?
I can smell the toast from here.
Jingle Jangle is at the top of the hill in a cave.
In a cave? Oh, okay. Is she friendly?
Yes, very. But we are all quite concerned for her. She recently had an encounter with some bad bunnies.
Oh.
And
And a minotaur.
she hasn't come out of her cave ever since.
Would you say she's having a bad hair day?
Da-dow.
Huh?
Ciao.
You just hear,
That was worth the entire speech pattern. That's great.
Was there
Oh
a
my
giant
gosh.
cow lady with them?
Angry.
we saw them. They were lovely visitors to Tememy Hill.
You don't have to lie to us.
What is a lie?
Good sign.
Yeah.
Did they
Yeah, fair
have a
point.
snail with them?
Sir Dave.
Said they were
I
thieves.
thought it was Phil. Was it Phil?
No, it's always been Dave.
It's always been Dave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sir
okay.
Dave. They knighted Dave.
The snail?
Well, they stayed here.
Okay.
The Witchlight Monarch has that power.
Oh, damn angry
We've
cow
gotta get
woman.
that snail, guys.
I need that crown.
They were thieves.
Okay. In between, what can you tell us about this little dragon? Average size for your size.
And like two branches come down and like grab a hold of the cage and they hold it up and they put it back, like hand it back to you. We don't know.
I thought that you were important. Did you have the hat for it?
I am important, sir. Let me tell it to you again. I am a member of the Summer Queen's court and I must be free.
And yet, in between, does it know who the hell you are?
There's probably
It's middle
Yes, you don't know his name either.
And there's got to be like 250 members of the Summer Queen's Court, like at least. So this guy's like 1 in 250.
Where did you get 250?
Middle.
That's just the average.
Is there
obviously an average?
Is there any way you
size
can help
court.
us with the cage?
What do you require?
Ooh,
Maybe prying it open with your.
Or are you?
Big old
Could you be a
branches.
whomping willow?
I wonder if Tolliver would be happy with that.
Right.
Fuck Tolliver.
well, it's open. I mean,
Well, that mission's
We
over.
have a flat
Yeah.
cave with a bloody dragon.
So
should have thought that one through.
Maybe
Like
aim
a
for
seed,
one side of the gauge.
or like a seedling that would go in and like screw with all the locking
I was
mechanisms.
gonna say you've got like the tendrils that can be manipulated.
Yeah, we're
Maybe.
definitely going to Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
are you looking for a key
Yes.
That would be
To
jingle
open-
jangled.
a lock?
Jingle jangled.
That's correct.
You got it, Willie.
Middle. All to you just follow this path, and she points out a path. It's a very thin path, like it'd be like a cattle path or a cow path, I suppose, that goes up the hill.
That works for me.
Yeah,
You have no idea. You turn your head and completely forget it, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just do
Turn
circles.
back.
Yep.
Where'd it go?
Just follow the path, but I have to tell you to be careful. Don't stray from the path.
All right, Center. Jingle Jangle had just been screwed around with some rabbits.
Middle.
Yes, as I said.
Was
So,
Insistent on a made-up name.
you know how many words I've been going through. That means it probably won't be thrilled with new visitors. Any advice or maybe like a speak of knowledge as being a friend of Mr. Jangle Jingles? Or
Jingle Jangle is very kind.
no, that's good to know.
To a fault, even.
So we should let Mary talk.
Yeah, she's the kindest out of all of us. And she seems to like, she doesn't
I
eat.
must
animal.
concur.
Yes,
Mary is the nicest of us.
when she's looting everybody.
yes.
Just a klepto.
Yeah.
Although I do have a 17 charisma.
I've got high charisma. I just don't use it. It's in intimidation.
I got a +7 to deception. No joke.
All right. So I think we're good up the path, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Do you want anything?
Yeah.
Or
Just
scratch? Tickle, tickle?
To
or-
know that Jingle Jangle is okay.
Ah,
We are very worried.
we. It's
That
so
was half our
creepy.
session right there, that conversation.
We'll send up sparks in the air. Is that okay? And then you can see
Yeah,
from
we-
here. Does your face turn, or are you just always facing this way?
We see all.
Oh God, that means they have multiple
Nice.
faces. It's quite creepy.
That makes it efficient, though, because we can just, like, go up to a random willow tree.
Just be like
maybe
knocking
Got it.
all
dog.
of their
Are you middle?
branches, all the little leaves are like eyes, and
Oh,
they just
see
look
that.
everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
That's
This
worse
nightmare fuel is what that is.
Yeah.
Than, worse than the way the Bible described angels. I mean,
Right? Yeah. Just spinning wheels of eyes.
yeah.
It's a neural network.
Yes. Yes. They're collective.
Yeah. All right.
I am 4.
It's like Facebook. They have eyes everywhere.
All right. Yeah.
It's true. We bought that bottle of brandy, and ever since we bought the bottle of brandy, it's been nothing but brandy advertisements on my
Oh my
Facebook.
gosh.
No joke.
Yeah.
It's
creepy.
things to be advertised.
is always listening.
Yeah, when Robbie and when we were in a long distance relationship, you should have seen my Facebook feed then. Woo!
Some pictures were shared.
Yeah.
Enough about that.
That's all. That's all.
All right.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna head up the stairs.
Fade to black.
More brandy, please. Garçon.
See you, Willer. We'll see you later.
So I turn around and start walking over this.
Yeah, no.
It's
This way. This way.
middle.
This way, yeah, this way.
I thought I was going the right way.
We're long past.
Yeah.
Thank you, medium.
You just hear from the bottom. It's middle.
As you said.
Okay. So you guys are gonna stay on the path and follow the path all the way up to the top of the hill?
Yes.
Do we see anything off the path?
Not a thing. You just see like a beautiful. You're kind of like at this beautiful point where you can see a lot of hither. So you're seeing a lot of the swampland. You're seeing more of those wells that spout the water, kind of stuff. You do spot a couple of them that have like things. It looks like stuck in the stream of water that kind of hop around on the top of them. And then when the water goes back down in, whatever that is on the top of it also falls down into the well. You see that happen a couple of times. You see, various swampy creatures, but nothing specific to Tememy Hill. There just seems to be trees and grass and moss.
So everything I see, Mary, can you turn into that? Mary, can you turn into that? Mary, can you turn into that?
Only
Just all the way up the
animals,
hill.
But I do like to sometimes eat things I find on the ground.
Me
I
too.
like pick up some moss and put it in my bag. Hi, bud.
Speaking of little beast, hello, little Olaf.
Hello.
She's a real druid. That dog didn't exist 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, right.
I just summoned him.
Find familiar all day.
Yep.
So worn stone steps lead down into what feels like a bit of a cellar. It's chilly in here, and you can smell the subtle scent of iron in the air. From a distant spot within the chamber, sputtering candles illuminate a multitude of keys dangling from taut strings that crisscross the walls. Middle's a good friend.
She's so nice.
Yes. I hold out a dragon. Do you know who this is?
We have a friend who needs help, and we were told you could help.
How can Jingle Jangle help?
Friend is a strong word.
He's locked in a cage, and we need a key.
Jingle Jangle has keys.
So Bevvy's holding out the cage.
Oh, well, first of all, have you seen him before?
I'm trying to show you a picture of Jingle Jangle. This is Jingle Jangle.
Aww.
Right? Isn't she adorable?
I'm in
Right.
love, and I will treat this one with respect.
Yeah.
Jingle Jangle's pretty adorable. Okay.
She does kind of look like.
She does, actually. Another character I play.
Oh, yeah. So,
No, but really, have you seen this average-sized small dragon before?
Jingle Jangle is not familiar.
You really need to get a better PR team. You're a politician, and none of your subjects know you.
I say, sir,
You're saying
I'm usually at the summer court.
you need to
I
get
was sent here to investigate what has happened.
grassroots, my
Depress me.
dear boy.
Jingle Jangle, do you think that you might have a key to unlock this cage for this nice dragon guy?
Jingle Jangle hates locked doors. Jingle Jangle always has the key.
Awesome. Would you mind unlocking it so he can be free?
Let me see what I can find. So she goes to the wall that has the keys that are just like crisscrossed. And she starts fumbling through the keys. And she stops. There's like an empty spot on the wall. And she goes, Jingle Jangle forgot. Jingle Jangle gave a key to someone else too. But Jingle Jangle thinks it was the wrong key now that Jingle Jangle sees the lock.
Was it an angry cow lady?
Yeah.
I wasn't angry.
Was it a
But it
cow
was a
lady?
cow lady.
She's huge. She got great big horns.
Yes, big horns. Jingle Jangle was impressed.
Big horny cow lady.
I've lost again.
Your shell is impressive too.
beat you
Jingle
to
Jangle
it.
likes it.
So you can scratch it if you'd like. It's a family heritage, obviously. Your ears are impressive, I'm just saying.
Oh, Jingle Jangle. Thank you.
I like Jibbly Bibbly. I mean, she's fantastic.
Jingle Jangle thinks that the key is over here, so she goes over to another wall and she starts, moving keys around on the board, and she turns around, she grabs the key, she turns around, and it's this beautiful, ornate, like engraved with filigree key. It's actually legitimately beautiful, and she turns around and she has it in her hand, and she goes, "Jingle Jangle will give you the key. But you have to listen to something that Jingle Jangle has to say."
Scribe? A pen and paper. Immediately go up to take down every single. How did the hell did that happen?
Olaf jumped down and it
I was like, I know we're getting closer as friends, but
Yeah,
that
it was
happened exactly that.
It was
way.
the loud noise that
yeah, I
that
think
spooked
he
him.
scared him and he jumped.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because that dog lives nothing but a life of luxury.
Yeah,
So
that was horrible for him.
right?
Oh, poor bud.
What a little weirdo. Don't worry, he'll be fine.
I do point at my scribe, and
Yes.
so it immediately starts to scratch exactly what it's going to say down.
The last time Jingle Jangle left Tememy Hill, Jingle Jangle got jumped by bunnies.
Oh no.
Jingle Jangle was out looking for truffles. And Jingle Jangle was finding lots of truffles. Jingle Jangle was very excited. And Jingle Jangle was really close to some reeds and some shrubs. And Jingle Jangle was digging. And the next thing Jingle Jangle knew, Jingle Jangle was pushed down to the ground. And they were beating Jingle Jangle with wooden clubs.
Oh my gosh.
And they stole my truffles.
Aw.
Jingle Jangle is sad.
How many bunnies? Because I believe we've already dealt with these individuals.
There were 4 Jingle Jangle things.
I can guarantee you, if they screw with you again, you will not have any memory of it.
I won't?
No, so it won't have happened in the first place.
How is this?
Well, we've taught them to be more professional and not attack somebody as obviously amazing as you.
Do you promise Jingle Jangle?
Yes, I mean,
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Pinky promise.
actually, out of game, like, can we be comfortable with that? And we taught them to steal, so they wouldn't want to go screw with that person, right?
I mean, I don't know what they would take from Jingle
Yeah,
Jangle.
right. Like they learn the art of the steal to. I mean, I like Jingle Jangle. I don't want to
no,
lie
I'm
to
good.
Jingle
Yeah.
Jangle.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I think that we gave them bigger fish to fry.
Yes, so you could be very for sure that Jingle Jangle should be left alone.
That's how we can sleep at night, at least.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was a
Yeah.
good way to put it. Thank you,
Yes.
Liz.
Yes, and if we see them again, we'll tell them specifically that jangly
Yeah.
individuals should not be.
I mean, if we get the snail back, we can put some conditions on it. or
Yeah, so you
something.
get the saddlebag bat, but leave Jingle Jangle alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
jangly. Yes, I can guarantee within our trips, we can make your safety from those rodent rats safe.
Bunnies.
Yes, but you didn't like them at the time.
No.
So
still
now,
don't.
So right now, they're rodent rats. When you like them again, they can be bunnies.
Jingle Jangle is confused by that, but accepts.
We met them. They tried to steal from us. They weren't successful.
They weren't?
No.
How did you stop it? What did you do?
I just point at Divit.
We have a divot.
What's a divot?
That's a divot.
I'm amused.
Really?
No.
Not even remotely. Yeah,
not
just
at all.
over it all.
Just wanted to change it up, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's just jingle jangle your chain.
That's pretty good.
So, because you have been kind to Jingle Jangle, Jingle Jangle has things to tell you. Are you ready? It's very important. So, Agden Longscarf. You need to post it.
Yes. No, I don't. I'll remember.
Okay.
Agden
Agden Longscarf
The Prince of Prismere.
is
Wow, good call.
the leader of the Harangon Brigands. He wears a bright blue scarf, and he moves fast as lightning.
This isn't the same rabbit we ran into, right?
No.
Okay,
No.
cool.
But
our
she-
our Herringon said that they
They were
served
part
that.
of that. So this is the
that
top
crew.
echelon of
Yeah.
that. Cool
Yeah.
copy.
They call the Brigand Tollway home. The Brigand Tollway is a whole bunch of wooden platforms all put together around a giant tree stump. Tree stump. That's how you say it.
Good tea, huh?
Yeah. If you need help finding your way around hither, you need to find someone who calls himself Clapperclaw.
Does it have claws and does they clap?
Yes,
What kind of claws?
giant ones.
Well, yes, but like this kind or like bird talon or
This kind.
like a
Pinchy
crab?
pinchy.
Oh, pinchy pinchy.
No.
They
Clears
also
things up.
know how to get to Tither if you have to go there.
Are they coastal individuals? By the sea?
Jingle Jangle doesn't know what that means.
Ah, do
they are a
like the salty
scarecrow.
one?
They're a scare. What the?
With
what is
claws? This is becoming horrible.
that? Yeah.
Yes, they're a scarecrow
With the pinchy pinchies.
with the pinchy pinchies.
Jingle jangle with the pinchy pinchies and the scaring
sure?
of crows.
No, I'm Jingle Jangle.
I understand, but like I haven't seen this.
Clapperclaw has the pinchy pinchies and is a scarecrow.
Are you sure scarecrow? Is it like a scare lobster? Like what?
No, it is a scarecrow.
Like do
Like
crow-
arms, legs, head,
straw?
body, straw,
Pinchy, pinchy.
pinchy pinchies.
What color is he?
These must be some incredible crows. I mean, honestly, who needs to go to that level?
What?
Okay, well, what do crows look like in this world?
Crows? Who said anything about crows?
What is it scaring?
It is a scarecrow.
Yes.
It's more like
I-
a scare crustacean. I would say.
So what does the scarecrow scare?
Scare crab.
Scare crab scare.
Any manner of animal. Really?
Is it scary?
Now,
Jingle Jangle doesn't think so. Doesn't scare Jingle Jangle.
your friend, have you talked to the scare crab? Or?
I know Clapperclaw.
Like,
Do you have a secret handshake?
I hope not. That would be horrible.
It's pinchy pinchy.
Yeah.
He has barnacles for eyes.
No, but you can say that you are a friend of Jingle Jangle. It might help.
Is there a secret that you and Scareclaw have?
Clapperclaw.
together? Yes, what I said. That only that clapping claws would know, like in between the two of you, so we know that we'd be telling the truth.
No?
Do you have something of yours that's very small, a tiny?
Do you have
trinket?
anything to eat? Jingle Jangle is very hungry.
give him the dragon.
I have an egg.
You have an egg? What
I
kind
t-
of egg?
I took it from
We
a
don't
basket.
know. We don't know what kind of egg.
Maybe you know what it is. Maybe you can.
It's
have
like
it
the new
first.
fairy
It's a
queen,
small-
like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a dragon that we could tame.
Yeah, right. Yeah. The most useful thing in the universe. You know,
Carry it around with us.
It's the clue from Harry Potter.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Infinity Stone.
Reach into my bag and pull out the egg that I took from the goblin basket.
Do you remember what it looked like?
No,
Okay.
I think it was
I mean,
egg-shaped.
whatever they were picking
don't
up,
be sassy.
Gold.
it was important enough for them to be walking on stilts.
I think they were collecting them.
Yeah, they were just collecting
That's what I'm
them.
saying. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
obviously they couldn't, like,
Yeah, it wasn't.
It's got to be kind
it
of
was a
small
labor of
because she
love.
was a frog
yeah,
when she
yeah.
took it.
It wasn't a simple thing to do. Like, this wasn't a morning chore.
Right.
Could have been like a quail egg or something.
Yeah.
Well, you said they were goblins on stilts, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jingle Jangle is also a goblin.
Jingle Jangle is a
So
goblin.
Goblin would like this egg.
So yeah, I'm thinking maybe
Perhaps.
like if those goblins like eggs, maybe Jingle Jangle.
you know
likes
what?
eggs.
That's pretty freaking brilliant,
So-
man.
It's very genius.
That's 4D
It
chess
just
right there.
happened to work. So I mean, it was all in here all along. I
You
knew.
might-
It
you
was
might not
totally
wanna
planned out that way.
Yeah,
mention-
exactly.
You just might not want to mention that you stole it from goblins
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
goblin.
He doesn't
I
seem to like
just found
Steelers.
No, I just found it.
I mean, I think your perspective is just community property, right?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Found it.
Yeah. This is now
in
mine.
the wilderness. On somebody else, but
If I
But,
can
yeah,
put
right.
it in my bag, it's mine.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you give Jingle Jangle the egg.
Yes.
Okay. Jingle Jangle happily takes it. She's starving. Hasn't left Tememy Hill in like 2 days
I don't know.
since her beatdown.
I don't like that. Is she battered and bruised?
Yes.
I will heal her.
I still have a little bit of my stick left.
I like Jiggle Jangle.
Stick. Jingle Jangle has never tried to eat a stick.
They're
I
really
did.
good.
Oh.
It was down by middle.
No.
Dustin
He's
is shaking
a
his head.
goat.
By
behind-
middle.
behind
Trust me.
Trix.
Yes. No, don't do it. All right. I will do Healing Word. 1d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Four.
Ooh.
Sick.
So you do that, and Jingle Jangle magically, her bruises start to fade. Any abrasions, all that kind of stuff, fade from her skin. And when she was walking, one of her feet was turned in slightly as she walked, and it straightens out.
I did not think Jevik and Co. was capable of such success, honestly.
Jingle Jangle feels much better, thank you.
Of course, you've been nothing but a kind host.
And she
Bevvy tips Moose.
Yeah, right, that's right. Moose is still.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Jingle Jangle hands the key to who has the cage. Are you throwing?
But I'll leave it with somebody else. It's probably better if we
would
separate these
take
two
it.
things.
You'll take the key. Here, you can have the key.
Don't eat the key.
You
I
remember?
wasn't going to eat the key. I was going to open the cage first.
I want to see something. Put it in your pocket. What is your favorite fish?
I don't know. I like them all.
Hey, where's the key?
Still holding on to it.
Oh, damn it. He didn't take his hand off. I guess we'll figure that out
But
later.
it took a second.
Yeah. It's fine. You know what? I think it's like one of those learning responsibility things. You know, the small things first.
No.
Mr. Tolliver.
It's like
at the
dialogue.
key. I'm gonna
I
try the
say,
key.
good chap,
I will try the key in the lock.
and it works.
Stand back.
Yes.
Less like prepares for
Yeah,
battle.
hold on.
Like,
Yeah,
just
I
in
mean,
case.
like I'm holding. I'm holding fairy fire.
I have no problem. I
Good
think he's my
Lord.
friend, so.
Okay. You guys really don't trust Sir Tolliver. How have I done wrong by Sir Tolliver?
Well, I don't.
I don't think.
First
it's
of all,
Sir-
he's a prisoner.
Yeah. I don't think it's.
Of
never-
Bavlorna,
You should
Blightstraw,
never
who stole
trust
your shit.
Prisoners of evil people.
Maybe they're just misunderstood.
I just don't think we trust anybody.
Uh-huh.
I just don't think we trust anybody. I don't know that it's Sir Tolliver specific.
Yeah, we've been kind of ruined. We lose all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're misfit toys. Obviously,
Yeah.
we're not very trustworthy. Well, both.
So Mr. Sir Tolliver can come out now.
And he steps out of the cage, and his little dragon wings make him fly. And thank you. I couldn't do the sound.
That was a good one.
And he's
really well
he's hovering in the air, and he takes his hat off, and he does a bow midair, and says, "I thank you all for your service, and as soon as I am back, and as soon as we are organized from the summer court, and as soon as we are back to help Zablina and free her from her palace, we shall find you all, and we shall bestow upon you gifts of the realm. I am sure that Zablina will have it no other way."
Les looks at
See, I
everybody.
told you.
Les
Never
looks at
gonna
everybody
happen.
and was like, "That was a
Talk is
lot of
cheap.
qualifiers." on
Yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, that's the
As
same
soon-
thing as I'll get you on the
Yeah.
other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as
Trix just heard, we're going to give you gifts.
Yeah.
See,
On
Bevvy, I
my
told you.
word, as a member of the Queen's Summer Court, I shall see you again.
as soon as it rains pumpkins,
Yeah,
we'll
right.
get
Oh
our.
my gosh.
Yeah.
I've never seen it do
the
that here in the
tree that-
Feywild. Does that happen
Yeah.
where you live?
What?
Raining pumpkins?
Yeah,
I've
it
never
doesn't
seen that happen.
That's the. Yeah, that's the. That's the point, Tricks.
I mean, I mean,
Tricks, go study the map.
I mean, average. Average didn't even know who he was. I mean, honestly, I don't know if we can trust this.
And Average knows everything.
Yes.
Middle.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what I said.
At least I can remember names.
You don't know what you're speaking about.
I don't know how to get to her, but I remember her name.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay,
Sir
so
Sir
now-
Tulliver takes his leave.
Who's holding the cage?
We're keeping that shit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say I want to put
Magical
it in my,
cage.
Yeah.
We
I
keep
want
the
to
key, too.
adhere to
Yeah.
my bag.
I think that
Yeah,
perhaps we
absolutely,
should
Druid.
stop.
Oh, dude. Dude,
Your garage.
hold on.
I-
Hold on. 1 second. Could you imagine enlarge, reduce, enlarge the cage,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good
lock
idea.
it, be like, bro, you got an hour before the spell goes off, and you're not getting out.
Oh my gosh.
Colin.
Yeah, right. In fact, maybe we should have given this one to Colin.
That was the most evil giggle I have heard at this table
Hey, we're at the
so
top.
far this
Yes.
campaign.
We're at the top of the hour. You want to take a 5?
Sure, we can. So just mute everything. Guys, we're going to take a 5 if anybody is out there watching. We'll be right back.
Sick.
right, sandbag, do your job.
Please.
There we go. Now I can
Don't
hear
scare
stuff.
the Olaf away. He's still in here, Mandy, so expect a visit soon.
Yeah, Sean's got an extra sandbag right there in front of him. If you wanna
Oh.
I'm sandbagging.
put that on the back, on the bottom.
You sandbagging son of a bitch.
You old sandbagging so-and-so.
Sabotaging,
I'm
sandbagging.
sitting there. So.
Yeah, oddly enough, this is the cheapest microphone
It just
at the
happens-
table.
It picks up my voice. Like,
And yeah, it's the one we have the least amount of problems with. So
dulcet Robbie
Go figure.
tones.
oh, shut up.
it's like a $30 microphone, and those are all $100 microphones.
right.
Oh man.
Apparently,
Shit, my
I'm
whole
cheap.
setup at home is $30.
Right?
Seriously, I get the microphone and the arm, the boom arm and everything. It's $30 off Amazon.
Was he? What is it?
Oh, he was in the garage.
Oh, was he? Olaf, don't explore in the garage.
Aw.
Nothing good comes out of the garage. I'm kidding. All right.
She only says that when Robbie's in there.
Poor husband. It's not true.
I'm lucky enough to have a very happy marriage. Thank you.
No. Alrighty. So, Jingle Jangle. See, told ya. So you have freed Sir Talavars. He is heading back to where he came from whence he came. You know, I'm not prepared for this, but I'm gonna do this for you guys anyways.
Ooh.
As Robbie talked about how crappy everybody's treated us so far.
Well, honestly, that's what's happening.
No, so it's
Our
it's
closest friends try to rob us.
Yeah.
Like, and this, I mean,
That's been the most
That's our
positive
allies,
interaction.
man.
Yeah.
it's kind of a random encounter, but it also is helpful and beneficial, I think.
fantastic.
All right. So you guys are done on Tememy Hill. Jingle Jangle, I don't know if we like actually got to the point, but Jingle Jangle does hope that should you find Agden Longscarf, that you will retrieve her bag of truffles.
Okay.
So we have a saddlebag, many bags to retrieve, yes?
You-
Now, you also don't have to do anything for the Brigands. That's entirely up to you
Oh, and
guys.
somebody's got to tell the trees that that Jingle Jangle's okay.
Oh,
Oh, and
that's
I
true.
think that I like Jingle. Do you mind if we take a small, go back to the trees and let them know?
Yeah,
let's
I'd be
ju-
fine
let's
with
just
that.
yells. Willie!
Well, I'm not convinced any of us can talk to the trees other than her. So.
Well, we can hear him.
Yeah.
He gives it a shot anyway. Willie! We healed. We healed Jilly Jangies.
Yeah. Oh, I like less more than I realized. That's fantastic, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Romance.
You just hear on the breeze, "Thank you."
I was
You
up
got
an
it.
hour later.
Melinda's like,
gosh.
stop making me do that voice
Yeah.
now.
Oh,
No,
uh,
what I
that-
couldn't break it when I played with the Halifax table. I did the same thing, and every NPC for the rest of the game had that speech pattern when I started them. It was
So it was like
it was
Anna, you just
terrible.
got
Yeah,
stuck.
I couldn't break it. It was yeah, it was a challenge.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Trix, you still have that key, right? For the cage.
No.
Did you eat it?
Point. What's in your pocket? Ta-da!
Oh, it's key.
Oh,
Yeah,
put that
I think
back
maybe
in
we should
there.
confiscate that.
I
He
have
has
the
to
cage,
learn.
I can keep it. Or he can learn.
How important is this cage to us? Because maybe there's something. Maybe we can give him a stick to learn
I have a
with.
stick.
You knew what that was somehow.
It's delicious.
He's been eating it.
All right, don't eat the key. Put that back down. All right, no, okay. Are your pockets reserved for snacks?
I put stuff in there to eat all the time.
Okay, so somebody else has the key. It's not me.
I'll
Les, do you
take
want
it,
it?
but I
Okay.
don't necessarily.
Who has somebody that doesn't have the cage? Because you have the cage, right?
I have the
Yeah,
cage.
Yeah.
it'd be
Give
best
the
to
less.
split it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
so
yeah.
I'll take the key.
That's great.
Thank you, sir. I can't really reach very good, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I use
Wait.
my little dinosaur arm to get in.
Right.
I am a T-Rex.
Hey, I spent the first 2 episodes acting like this, so I don't want to hear anything.
We did some yoga, but I still don't bend that way.
Right.
Yeah.
Les,
Yes.
can I trade you?
The cage for the key? Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Why? Now I'm suspicious.
Insight
Still-
check.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Still looting.
I just offered.
Still.
I pulled out the cage for you.
I start to reach out the key and then I like yank it back and my eyes get real thin. Why?
Because I'd prefer to have the key.
Why?
To be able to let things out.
I want to. I'll lean in really close and go for fashion.
Makes sense.
Oh, you
Swap.
just saw Jingle Jangle. Is she beginning to get her fashion back? Naturally?
No.
I mean, Jingle Jangle was fabulous.
It was a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
I-
beautiful.
No more
beautiful
questions
fashion.
asked. I swap immediately.
You know what? I love that how horrible of people we are, but how much we care about each other's like
Yeah.
Right.
problems.
Yeah.
I'll like pull out some twine or something and like I don't know, affix it to myself somehow. Not sure how yet, but
Druid craft
figured
this
out.
shit.
Yeah.
It's free. You can literally make any small, awesome twig
Trinket.
thing. Like,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, Druid.
Plants and vines and stuff.
Yeah.
Sprout
Well,
up.
like
You're
in
the
D&D,
original Etsy.
yeah, in D&D, I'm usually a builder. Like I like to
Yeah.
build. Like Druidcraft is the best thing to build. Like you
Okay.
can just make structures. It's like 3D
Oh, that's
printing.
so cool.
Think 3D printing.
Okay.
It is legit.
Okay.
What's that?
I don't know. How's your vase?
It's great. It works so well.
Yeah, those plants are getting watered, man.
Boy, are they.
Now it's become a vase.
Oh.
That's the
I'll
upgrade.
make it an earring.
Okay.
Just one though.
Oh, that's really cool. Actually, I like
Just
that.
one.
But it's kind of like punk, man.
Dragging the earlobe down.
Hey,
You're
oh,
gauging with it.
let's go.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I don't know if I think you were outside when we were talking about this. Tememy Hill is a perfectly safe place because of the awakened trees on the hill. And you guys have been very kind to Jingle Jangle, so the trees will also extend their protection to your group. If you guys would like to
We got some allies, man.
camp here and take a long rest, if any of you
Use that.
need that.
Okay.
Yeah, I will also.
Okay,
Damn snakes.
right?
I'll take a nap, but I don't think I need one.
I'll reset. Go ahead.
Take
Right.
a longer rest.
Yeah, there's actually a button for it that does it real quick.
There it is.
It does.
Oh my gosh,
I would
excuse me.
scroll up too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to yawn in everybody's face. Okay. So you wake up the next morning, and as you begin to, come back to wakefulness, you're expecting to smell that swampy smell, all of that decay, the stagnant water,
Do I
rotting
smell
plants, all of that.
I did loofah like with the nice moss.
Not anymore. You smell much better.
But instead, you wake up on Tememy Hill. So as you awaken, it's all of
much
those
better.
delicious smells. It's the apples and fresh cut grass and
I don't know that that's a good thing for us.
In
guys.
fact, I believe we should name the drink, right? Tememy Hill.
There you go.
oh, that's great.
that's a
Nice.
sick. Yeah,
Perfect.
that's well done.
Very good.
Telling me Hill Toddy.
Even better, baby.
Yeah.
Great. Tememy Hill toddy.
Beautiful.
THT.
Yo.
That sounds
Yeah.
corrosive.
Yeah, right.
That's for after the game.
10-step program for that one.
DM inspiration.
Because I'm not gonna lie, the whole game would just be the trees.
Oh
So
my gosh.
what's next?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right. So you guys wake in the morning, and again, you're expecting the stank, but you get the nice, lovely smell. And it's a soft way to wake up instead of being like jarred awake. As people who travel, you're probably used to, life on the road and sleeping under the stars and all of that kind of stuff. This is lovely. Even the moss is nice and soft. a little warm. It's very cozy.
Tastes good too.
Yeah, under the protection of the trees. It was a lovely, lovely rest. And as you wake, the trees kind of, move back a little bit. They stayed close to you during the night to keep everybody warm and all of that kind of stuff. And as you wake and pack up and are ready to leave,
Mr. Bojangles, fantastic. A really good host.
the trees are, all kind of gather at the edge of Tememy Hill, and they're all waving goodbye. Like it's a whole, like the most wholesome thing that you can imagine. The sentiment coming from these trees, and Jingle Jangle is standing up at the top.
Are you sure you need to smile back? Because it was kind of nice. I mean, I don't want to be a famous artist here. Let's be honest about it. We could just retire. We now have favors from the court of this
Yeah.
world. I mean, it's quite nice. You don't have to go back to the swamp.
That is true.
Good point.
I mean, specifically, how often do you smile in real life?
I don't.
Not since he was a kid.
We can conquer the trees and then have them do our bidding.
Yes. So you're short here. Have you seen the goat person that we hang out with?
Oh, I can, yeah. I can just
In
change.
fashion, you could become like a key goddess.
I have fashion now.
Yeah, exactly. She's jangling everywhere. I mean, this could could
Define.
simply be it. We now have like rabbit infiltrators if we need any kind of loot. We'll
So that's the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
We retire on the grass.
On Tememy Hill, yeah.
And then Trix just walks off into the distance. Go on.
Unfortunately, Bevvy, I was kind of looking forward to killing some hags.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
kidding me? That the bitch should die.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
I looked specifically at Divit and be like, no, I mean, she took something very important from both of us. I saw you mused, and it was scary and brilliant at the same time. I want to see that again.
Okay.
Death by amusements.
Right? I can think of worse ways to go. All right. So you guys pack up and clear out, and it's the wonderful goodbye. And as you step down on back into the swamp, there's a stream that kind of runs from the top of the swamp down. So top of the map south. And you realize at that point that you have been, like, as you're heading towards north, you are gently going uphill. So the stream
Is going back.
is going, down towards. And as the stream is about, I don't know, you could jump across it. It's not
I certainly
super
could.
wide. Yeah. So the really upsetting part, though, is, hang on, where's that? I got to roll for a thing. Hang on.
Dum, dum, dum.
There it is.
Or dum-dum.
No,
No, everyone had it.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Everyone had
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dun dun.
The first thing I ever edited in film was like that was like a full thing. Like you have to order SVU.
How funny. Okay. So, as you guys are crossing the swamp, crossing the stream, I should say, you all look down into the stream. And when you look down into the stream, you see a vision. And the vision is this. It is a headless, child-sized scarecrow with metal lobster claws
Headless?
for hands. Hang on. It's just trying on some new heads, including an upside-down wooden bucket,
Well, holy fuck! Let's go to the other side of the stream.
a withered head of cabbage,
What kind of THT did you give us?
finally deciding on a large pumpkin.
Divit turns invincible.
Yeah, just
No, it's
like
just
the Spider Verse.
it's just like a
like reaction.
Just like, oh.
it's like a projection on the water. It's not actually the scarecrow in the water. It's like a vision that
I'm
you're
gonna
seeing.
jump back across it and see if I see it again.
Yeah, no, you don't.
It's not like a reflection.
Right. It's just a
That's awesome because Jack Pumpkinhead went through that in the Land of Oz.
and
In the actual book.
yeah.
Yeah, I read
And-
all 14 of them.
Cow.
Wheel of Time, man. You gotta do it next.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you see. Matches the description of Clapperclaw, weirdly. I rolled for that. I did not. I'm not a good enough TM to have planned for that. So that was just a weird thing.
Gosh.
Thanks, DM Dice.
Center placements tree. Hello, you heard us on the winds before.
You're way too far away now.
Fuck.
Who are you talking to, Bevvy?
You don't know. Trees. They're everywhere. Shrubs. I don't know if they're like
trees around
cousins
us
or
right now?
nephews. Or
Are
uncles.
there trees around us right now?
No, you're back down in the swamp.
Hello, little shrub.
Yeah, nada.
I don't think the bushes talk.
Again, fuck.
Let's cast Prestidigitate and makes a sound come from the shrub.
Yeah.
Minor illusion.
Beep, beep, and boop.
Minor illusion.
Minor illusion. I throw my voice over it.
Yeah, do you? You want to get after it?
No.
Let's get after it, man.
Oh my god.
Like, hey, turtle guy.
Yeah. A small shrub. Berry bush provider. No, continue.
Berry bush provider. All right.
Yeah, that's tattooed on my nether regions right now.
Well then.
I mean, quite brilliant, actually, if you really think about the verbiage.
As you all continue through the swamp, seeing this odd scene in the stream,
Don't give me things ever get the point with.
you. I need you all to give me a Constitution saving throw.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I can't even with you.
Shut up.
I know.
14 for me.
+7 from me.
15.
Plus 7?
Yeah,
Wait,
man.
con save
yeah.
or-
Con save, yeah.
You have a shell.
Oh, I did a
Yeah.
check.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
me
check.
too.
Oh, I did a
24.
check also.
Save. Oh my god.
24.
Sorry.
You got a
And-
24?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had an 18, but that was a check, not a save.
Okay, I need a save.
Oh, my con multiplier is the same for saving.
That should have been a save. I
So
rolled it
14
in the
saves.
save and it said check. No, down here it says save. Okay. I don't
It's
know
the
what
same
fuck I'm looking
bonus.
at. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
18.
18.
Yeah, same bonus.
Okay, that actually worked.
Yeah, I see yours.
16.
Did I roll a 14 and somehow get the least?
My spell attack is a plus
Yeah.
fucking 5.
Sucks.
Right? The good news is that you all passed, so never mind.
Okay.
I guess I won't do that for you guys then. It's fine.
Where's mine?
It's
Powerful
fine.
gunman.
So are you guys headed towards
Hag City.
Hag City, we have a Geiger counter.
you want to go towards Hag City or do you want to go towards the
GPS.
Brigand Tollway?
Well, we have to return the snail to the Brigand Tollway at some point.
Well,
anyway,
I
No,
mean-
the snail's mine.
Yeah, actually, to tell you the truth, I think we're okay. So here's the question, DM: Are we closer to the snail because that really means something to our group, or are we closer to Hag City?
I will tell you that the snail is in transit. And
We're getting that snail one way or the other. The goat lady has the cow lady is one too much.
well, and I understand that, but I can't just let you guys steal their snail without at least one of them being able to fight for their snail.
Did you see the mood lighting change?
I did, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, but
You're the DM. Anything goes.
Yeah.
I know, but it's not.
As
That's
God, do they sleep?
they took a long rest on Tememy Hill, so they're good.
So that means we can wait till they sleep, right?
But that also means they're at least a day ahead of us.
Yes.
I mean, I'm,
Les wants
I
to see
mean-
which way they went.
I mean, if you watch Lord of the Rings, the Uruk-hai are showing up. I'm very quick on small distances. They catch up to the Uruk-hai.
okay, Gimli.
Yeah, I know. I want a snail.
I want a snail.
She wants a snail.
I want to
I
fight.
mean, how far? Okay, like in the world. So we got like a pizza shop, right? Like a triangle of like
Yes.
both things.
Yes.
Which one's closer, snail or hag?
The snail would be closer.
You know
Headed
what?
towards the Brigand
We could
Tollway.
probably use a battle snail for the hag fight.
Ooh. True. I bet their shells are strong.
Yeah, right.
Sir Gabe is probably pretty strong.
Sir Dave is legit.
So much slime.
So much.
Like gallops. I'll just keep on doing this until everyone agrees.
I still just picture the racing snail from
Yeah. SpongeBob.
Never Ending Story.
Oh, I want SpongeBob.
Yeah. Gary.
Gary.
All right.
Up to everybody. I know the snail's
I'm down.
important, and it gets to fuck with the angry cow lady.
Yeah.
That's the most important to me. To Les, I should say.
Yeah.
All right. So, a foggy
Question is,
marsh
How are you going to do this?
stretches out before you. Rickety causeways made of wooden planks form a wide web-like structure above a bog. 300 feet away, many of the causeways converge on an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot-high fog bank that it enshrouds. I should say. That is the scene that you
So
are.
a bog.
Yes.
So we've already proven that I can go through bogs, and why don't we just knock out some of those? You said there was a pier, so let's make a makeshift sled, and I can pull everybody again. That way, they don't have to be restricted by bog movement.
Yeah, but you're not going to be because you're already arriving at that structure.
Ah,
Okay.
I just skipped over your travel time.
okay.
Got it.
Okay.
Do I see any like horns sticking out of the mist?
You don't see any horns sticking out of the mist.
Do I hear snores?
Yeah. Right? Yes.
Insight check for horn.
Yeah, right?
DM inside check.
Let me see.
Did we ever get that cotton candy?
No.
No.
No. I looked.
How? Okay.
We tried.
With all of our skills together, could we manifest cotton candy?
Minor illusion, but it's just an illusion.
Yeah. Hold on. Do I have phantasmal force? I think I might.
Oh my gosh, that
I
would be
do.
amazing.
I can make cotton candy.
Yes.
I
Wait,
can.
but
I
this
can.
is not the same snail from the race, though.
No.
Yes, but we've proven that snails like cotton candy.
And it is very
Yes.
young as well. I will tell you that.
Oh, okay.
A sugar taste for young children.
Yep.
It's perfect. Okay.
Yep.
I can make.
I feel like
in fact, in Phantasmal Force, I can make a cotton candy the size of a mountain.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm pretty confident that we can lure the snail away.
Yes.
So if I put up dancing lights and you make one of the lights look like the cotton
Oh,
candy,
yes,
I
I
can
definitely
draw
can.
it away
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I've got dancing
because I
light
control where
also.
the lights go up to
Yeah.
120 feet.
All right, hold on. This is SEAL Team 6 right now. Who has what? Because we need a scout, right? So you got to figure out who, what, where, when, and why.
Yep. Me.
I've got prestidigitation and dancing lights.
Me too.
All right.
I have animal friendship, beast bond, and speak with animals.
Beast Bond. This is going to be.
Beast Bond, yeah.
What's your distance?
Oh, it's touch, so I'd have to be right up.
So as long as we can lure it.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got snare and sleep.
Oh, sleep over the group that's already sleeping. There would be a forced sleep. That way they couldn't wake up. Okay, cool.
And of course,
Sleep.
Grace.
We are evil.
All right, yes, we're the evil group. All right, so dancing.
So
lights
you're
can
you're
go over
also
here.
assuming that they're sleeping.
Well, after
be.
sleep they will be.
Well,
And-
Divit's going to check.
Yes,
you're-
we're sending in a scout.
And you're also assuming that they're there.
Well, we saw a snail.
I didn't say anything about a snail.
Do we see a snail?
We're getting the snail.
Maybe not right now.
But we have our plan.
You definitely have a plan. Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's switch to dancing lights. So you both can do dancing lights.
Yeah.
What else can you do that you can't, or what can you do that he can't?
I mostly have spells that
Kill
fuck with
things.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill. I mean, damage or like fuck with people.
I also have message. And I'm
Message would be
reading it,
useless, or
and
useful. Sorry, I didn't read it.
It doesn't say that it has to know the same language or anything.
You're
I mean-
gonna siren song the snail?
I mean, I have Misty Step, so I can teleport, but like that's not. I
You
don't-
can reply to this message. Are you pooping? I've got them all.
Oh my gosh.
And if I'm just saying cotton candy, I've got enough words.
Oh,
I do have Crown of Madness. I could cast that on a Minotaur and make her attack somebody.
Oh, that's great because we also want her crown.
Yeah. I could replace her crown with a crown of jagged
Apparently,
iron.
this crown has power in this region.
yes.
Yeah.
Because they knighted the snail.
Yes.
Your message isn't the one that
I feel like
is limited to 25 words.
we could just knight somebody. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I also.
Yeah.
Les says that. I knight
Yeah.
you, Sir Bevvy, and I grab a stick from the marsh. And
You see, like, my eyes get wide and be like, I've never been given actually an honor ever. This is the first.
Wait,
This is.
he's holding the stick up. Are you sticking Bevvy up?
yep.
This is a stick up.
That's not what we taught the bunnies. You were there.
But he's got a stick and he's holding it up. It's a stick up.
No, but it's a knighthood.
Can you
You're not wearing a hood?
can you pass me the? I know it's got your character stuff on it, but I need the tablet if you guys are going to try to fuck with the other group because I need to be able to look at their stuff and make rolls for them.
That just means I get to make up.
So
that just
they
means
are
I get
here.
to make up what I get to do.
No, just give me a quick second and I will try to come up with a little bit of a.
Well, I think the first thing we do is we send in Divit, right?
Yeah, I think that we need to confirm.
Yes, he's messaging Christine saying, hey, guess what they're doing.
That might be who
Can you imagine?
message,
It would only be
honestly.
like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for them. They've definitely
wouldn't
be
mind.
awake.
That's quite the wake up call.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Right?
What if
You'll never believe
Divit's
what
the
happens.
actual double agent?
Oh, jeez.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
not amusing.
Oh man.
I could infiltrate the group.
How?
I could change.
You can
We can kidnap one, and I can
my
change
gosh.
into them.
Wow. Once we make that thing, we're no longer stealing an animal. We are now spies.
Oh my gosh.
Can
If
change
you
into the
can, if
snail?
you can play next Monday at 3:30, be at my house here.
Yeah,
I can make something happen.
I could do that.
Okay.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We just became murder hobos, everybody.
I love
right.
that.
That is incredible.
We'll talk
Okay.
this week.
Because you can changeling, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can change into anything that's one size either side of me, and I think I'm a medium creature. So,
So you
You
could
can't
become
be the cow
snail.
person.
I couldn't be the cow person, but
No.
the herringon's small. Yeah, so I should be able to.
Medium to small, yeah. You couldn't be a beast. You couldn't become me because I'm large.
Yeah.
So,
So you can go
could
one
become-
size down, but not one size
Yeah.
up.
I think I can go both
It's
ways. One
it's,
size.
it's the large because it gives benefit.
Let's see.
Like for example, I literally can pull all of you. Like
Right.
even if it was like a wagon.
Yeah.
yeah, you can change your size between medium and small. That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
It's just the
So you
large.
can't be the snail.
There's also deficits. I mean, like you lose things too by being. I mean, you can't fit
Yeah.
through things and blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
the benefits.
But it has to
outweigh.
be somebody that I've seen. But I guess
You
we've-
guys
I've
have seen
them
all, yeah.
We're getting this
Absolutely, I've
fucking
seen them all.
This is for you. This is for you. I'm gonna make the biggest fucking cotton candy you can.
Oh my god.
I love that so much. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we have a spy. We have a inserter.
An inserter.
Insurgent.
Yeah, right, insurgent. Yeah, right, yeah. That's the word I was looking.
I was gonna say inserter sounds wrong. That does not sound like my job.
Yeah.
You need a private room for that.
Show me on the doll where less.
Oh my god.
I'll take the L. I'll take the L. Yeah, a conjurer, and then a puller. Again, don't make the joke. Like so, you could pull visually
Yeah.
with message.
Yeah.
Then you have like the actual treat. You have the ability to take care of it when it got there. You had the recon to understand if we could do it in the first place, and with the access to get rid of the watch.
Yep.
Shabon.
Yeah.
Love it.
We got it.
Oh my gosh.
If we
Boom,
roll
shakalaka.
halfway
So
okay.
excited.
That's a
What if you
fucking
turned into
plan.
Jingle Jangle?
I could do that.
Ooh.
Then they're
That's
going to
fine.
jump you, beat your ass. Like the rabbits. They're
So,
headed up to the rabbits.
They like them though.
Yeah, but they're headed up to the rabbits. The rabbits didn't like Jingle Jangle. They
Yeah,
beat her
but
ass.
Jingle Jangle is ready to teach
Jingle-
those rabbits a lesson.
Jingle Jangle's ready
No,
to
no,
throw down.
but we like
And there,
those
she has a
rabbits are-
flail full of padlocks. I mean, she's ready.
I mean, but we like those rabbits. Those rabbits are now our
Yes,
mercenaries.
but
We've made mercenaries.
if he goes
We're the
in,
bad guys.
but
Accept us.
if he goes in as Jingle Jangle, they don't know that it's you guys,
yeah.
the rabbits. They wouldn't know the difference.
Fair.
If you're going to play both sides, you have to play all
Yeah,
sides,
that's-
right?
That's what I'm saying. The rabbits didn't like Jingle Jangle. They
But we
beat
got
the hell out of
recon
her and
already,
stole her
so
stuff.
like Divit's gonna already do our recon, so we already get that. So like, what's the benefit if we were to get our rogue going to recon? What's the benefit? Like the only benefit is you taking one of the watches.
Yeah.
So we need to abduct one of them. Don't kill them.
Yeah.
Yet.
Abduct. Yeah, abduct. Be petty, yes, but abduct, and then you could take the spot when it's your
Yeah.
time to watch.
I mean, I could see the play where I turn into Jingle Jangle and I can't change clothes with shapeshift, so I would have to.
Can't you just change clothes?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would just put on something different, and I could go with them, and then like do some sabotage or something like
I have
that.
disguise kit as a bard.
Nice.
So yes, I have literally
So we can
things
outfit
to give
me.
you.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that I had imagined taking one of the player spots.
That's what I was thinking too.
But I mean, if I took an NPC, like I could do that, and then we wouldn't be kicking one of their players out of the campaign for the session.
right. No.
Which is what I was thinking about, because I was like,
it makes
That's
sense
awesome.
because they should be able to roll against you if
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
like
Right.
surprise them or whatnot. I understand that.
right.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I'm hesitant to do something right now directly versus them, because I don't have them to roll against you guys right this second.
So is
Well,
there,
technically, we're all NPCs in their world.
And they are, yes, technically speaking, but that's not the reality. The reality is we all know where hopefully this is going to end and what it's going to be. So,
Yeah, we'll just get there with. They just don't.
but
have a
if that's
snail.
but if that's the case, then I would just have them be NPCs, and then you guys can just face the NPCs at the very end,
Fair.
right? I wouldn't take. I already took player agency away from them by taking Sir Talavars away from them and giving it to you guys. So, do you know what I mean? Like I've already kind of broken that with them a little bit, and I
to be fair.
yeah, I'm just hesitant to do that again. I wouldn't do it to you guys,
So you want, if we get the insurgent,
right?
that'd be the game that you play. So you either fail or succeed, and then we can make a honest roll after that.
Right.
Because the player versus players
Right.
have
Yeah.
made that happen.
Yeah.
And you're going to steal the crown.
I mean,
And the
it's-
snail.
It seems to be powerful. The crown seems way more
and
important.
then they
but
catch
the
you.
snail.
If I
And
can,
the
I
cow
mean,
lady
I mean,
kills
like me and Divit look over like the crown, right?
Yeah.
Like crown and the snail.
The snail.
The crown,
The
though, right?
snail.
I think the three of us understand
I feel like the crown is more important.
way
than the
more
snail.
important.
Put
But
the crown on
but-
the snail and steal
but-
But the snail is fun.
but remember, we're not a threesome. We're fivesome. So
Yeah.
like
The
Like-
snail.
yeah, definitely the snail. That's a way better thing to do. But the crown.
Yeah.
I mean, you can put the fucking crown on the snail. Yeah, I mean, like it's
Yeah.
fine.
No, I mean, I think the play might be like to wait until they're in a fight with the other.
Oh, until
the
our
crown.
rabbits. Those are our rabbits.
Yeah. Until our recently buffed
Rabbits.
rabbits.
Yeah, right. Because now they know how to actually do this shit.
Right.
I think that's worth like. 2
Oh,
levels.
dude, who has
3
message?
levels.
Anyone has message?
I do.
Let's talk to the fucking rabbits.
It's only 120-foot range.
Gotta
Message?
Gotta find the fucking rabbits.
Yeah, sending is the big one with the 25
Well, we have
word
tree people.
limit.
Can we like tree
Back
message
that
this
way,
shit?
they can't even hear us.
They're back there. They're behind you.
I want one of them to be biting into a carrot and go like, "Hey, by the way, did you do some shit?" Nope. All right. 125 feet. Damn, that's not going to do
120
me
feet.
much.
Yep.
You
You
are
don't have sending.
at the very
You don't have message, you
edge
don't have
Sending
of the
is
Brigand
higher level.
Tollway.
We are at the very edge
We-
of the
We could just
Hold on, that's where they live, though.
we could just hold this card because you turning into Jingle Jangle at any point can always be like maybe closer to when we're imminent. We're gonna fight them if possible. So we get you staged so they think you're Jingle Jangle at that point, and then it's like a little bit of like ambush.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like instead of doing that
Yeah.
right now, maybe just think that out and then
Like-
plan that
like-
in closer to meeting them.
Sow those seeds.
Yeah.
We really are the bad guys.
So do they have the snail like tied up or something? Like it's a horse and the bridle and all, and they've got it tied to a
Yeah,
post
they
or
usually,
something?
yeah. And they're obsessive. Like they take very good care of the snail.
But do they give it cotton candy?
Yeah.
That hasn't come up.
What does a Minotaur
be a-
horn
be a
go for
shame if
nowadays?
Jesus Christ.
We're going to kill this hag. I hope you know this.
Yes, the hag. Yes, please do. I invite you to kill the
Is that a
hag.
U.S.
That's a
or
bonus
Canadian Feywild?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
What's the exchange rate there?
You know, I bet there's one of the girls in, like, where on the Canadian team that, like, listens to this and goes, like, right now she's like, fucking SOS. Fucking, they're coming. Like, no, guys, we're not
No.
playing the same game they are.
Right now, there's a phone call. It's a group phone call, and they're going,
I've gone to Waffle House all over the country. I love it.
I have too. And like I
Double
said,
dashed, hashed, and capped.
I've got pictures of Waffle Houses and a security guard out front strapped while I'm going to get eggs and like biscuits.
Didn't Judge Bell get into a shootout at a
I'm
Waffle
from-
House?
Waffle House
Dude,
is
I'm
sketchy.
from
Waffle
Baltimore,
House is-
I'm
dude.
pretty
was
sure
in
the
Virginia.
judge in
No,
our county
Yeah.
was
No.
involved in a shootout
I did
at a
Waffle House
Waffle
down
House.
there.
oh my God.
Legitimately, although double stuffed, countryed, and capped changed your world.
The last time I went, they had a very limited selection of what you could get on it. I maxed it out.
I would have walked.
Nope, I maxed it out. I gotta have my Waffle House hash browns.
Dang.
That was what me and my son looked forward to on the moving them up to Iowa.
Yeah.
So,
We're getting this damn snail.
yes, that is definitely,
I love it when a plan comes together.
yes.
I've also had escargot.
So, well, that was an interesting conclusion and definitely a turn I didn't expect the evening to take. But
Welcome to my world.
yeah, right.
You know what's weird?
And
Hold on,
again,
before you sign
It's
out.
this guy.
Yeah,
Hold
right.
on, before you sign out,
Oh.
I know the Canadian people have been mean to everything that they've met. They beat up the rabbits. They weren't kind to anybody else. Everyone else was mean to us because they were mean to them first.
Except Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We are actually treating this correctly.
Yes.
I mean, if you really want to look at it,
He makes a point.
I'm not taking sides here. I don't know who you're trying to convince.
God,
I'm simply saying I'm not going to mess with their characters without them making the rolls
that's completely
because I don't think that that's correct. But we'll work on some stuff and see if we can get some kind of a plan in
I'll be there
motion.
with you if you do it the right time.
Yeah.
What time?
It would be 3:30
On a,
on a
Yeah,
Monday.
my game.
Yeah.
You started.
And
some
you
shit
started
in
a
my game.
mutiny that I already can't be there for in his game.
I'm gonna win the fucking mutiny.
That is not.
That one I'm probably not going to.
Yeah. Anyways,
He's been
Give me liberty or give me death.
Wild Beyond the Witchlight taking a dramatic left-hand turn, tires screeching in the swamp.
Bevvy screeching in the swamp.
Yes. So the Vegas table will be back in 2 weeks. We're back to the Halifax table and perhaps an appearance from some members of the Vegas table next Monday.
hold on to your horns.
Yeah. And snails,
We're getting
apparently.
those horns too.
Yeah.
Hold on to those
terrible.
Well, if she's
That's-
wearing the crown and we
Right, the whole thing. It's way
take the-
better.
You take the whole head.
Horrifying. That is
That's terrible.
horrifying. I'm horrified. Okay. So
Cotton candy. Remember, giant
Yes.
mountain of cotton candy.
Yeah, and the snail.
And the snail.
oh my God. We'll see you next Monday. God help us all. And yeah, always carry a D20. You never know when you're going to need initiative. Definitely not with this group. So we will
Oh,
see
you
you all
always need
soon.
initiative with this one.
Yeah, that's true. We will see you soon. And stay safe out there and go buy The Wild Beyond the Witchlight because it's wild and it's fun and you never know what it's going to happen in this game. Giant snails notwithstanding. Good night.
Get that snail.
Thank you.
We're getting that
Robbie,
snail.
please hit stop streaming.
Still getting that snail.
Yeah, okay.
Well, then, did
Thank
you know that we're getting that snail?
I heard something about a snail tonight.
Yeah.
Escargot.
Something about it. Yeah. Just hit stop streaming. No, Robbie, that's not going to do it.
Stop it. Over there where you hit start streaming. There you go. That's it.